Good evening and welcome to Pamlico, North Carolina, as we have a battle between the Ayden-Grifton Chargers and the Pamlico Hurricanes. Ayden-Grifton comes into this battle 11-1, as Pamlico is 7-4 on the season. We are moments away from the first pitch as Aiden Broughton, who has a 1.31 ERA and 2-0 on the season, will lead things off on the mound for Pamlico against the leadoff batter, Bryson Williams. First pitch to Bryson is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Currently working on problem solving the scoreboard. But until then, you just have my voice. Fastball popped up in the air. Second baseman going out. Right fielder coming in. Right fielder calls the second baseman off, and it'll be 1 out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the left-handed batter, Anderson Watkins.
We have 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Now at the plate for the Chargers, it's number 3, Anderson Watkins.
Watkins batting .333 on the season. Takes an off-speed pitch called strike 1. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Watkins. Now fastball misses inside. Ball 2. Two 1 count. Now fastball misses outside. Ball 3. Now, fastball fouled out of play down the third base side. We'll try it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now, called strike 3. It's be 2 outs now in the first.
And 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Now at the plate is the catcher, number 12.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson. He's batting .308 on the season. First pitch to Brinson, misses high, ball 1. Now all speed misses low, ball 2. 2-0 count to Brinson. Broughton checks the sign. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 3. John Fields, the senior, the quarterback, is on deck if Brinson can reach. Now fastball called, strike 1. Now fastball called, strike 2, and it's a full count. Broughton the wind in the pitch, fastball fouled back. And we'll try it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now fastball misses outside, ball 4, as Brinson draws the walk. And that'll bring up the third baseman, John Fields.
Now at bat, it's number 9, John Fields.
Fields batting .318 this season. First pitch fouled out of play down the first base side. Broughton the wind in the pitch. Off speed, misses in the dirt. Brinson will stay at first. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful over at first. Pickoff attempt again, unsuccessful. Now the next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next one misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Fields. Now there's a ball hit hard to center field, but straight to the center fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits. As Slater Persinger, the 6'8" pitcher, will head on to the mound to face the Pamlico lineup when we return on the Rollins Announcing Network. We're back now. As first pitch is a ground ball to shortstop. Bryson Williams fills it, throws over to first in time. One out.
One out here at the bottom of the first inning. Number 4, Ross McLam is at the plate for the Hurricanes.
Good start, guys.
First pitch to Ross McLam. Fastball swung on a miss, strike one. Next pitch called, strike two. 0-2 count to McLam, one out here in the bottom of the first. Persinger, the wind and the pitch. All speed grounded to past the shortstop. And in the left field as it is a single.
For number 4, Ross McLam.
So that'll bring up the right fielder, Jeremiah Mitchell. Mitchell struggling on the season. Looking to get things going for Pamlico.
Now at the plate
here in the first.
Number 10, Jeremiah Mitchell.
Pickoff attempt unsuccessful over at first. Now fastball hit in the center field, and that ball's going to drop. McLam around second. He's going to go to third. And it's going to be a single for Jeremiah Mitchell. And there'll be runners on the corners.
Number 10,
and that's going to bring up the first baseman, Reed Corey.
Runner at scoring position at third
Reed
base.
Carey.
And at the plate for the Hurricanes, it'll be the first baseman, number 2, Reed Carey.
Now chopper hit the third base. That's going to get into left field.
And that's going to be
the
a
infield
single. Reed Carey scoring the run for third for the Hurricanes. It'll be number 4.
It's going to score a run, and Pamlico leads 1-0 as Jeremiah Mitchell goes to second.
Now at the plate for the Hurricanes is number 7, Ayden-Grifton.
So runners on first and second, one out. Fastball fouled down the first base side. Oh, 1 count. All speed called, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Slater checks the runner at second. Now fastball swung on a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning.
After the strikeout, we have 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the second baseman, Hunter Daltrey.
Number 9, Hunter Doty is at the plate for the Hurricanes.
Sorry, Hunter Doty. Thought there was an R there. Persinger checks the runner at second. Now all speed swung on a miss, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Now fastball fouled back to the screen. 0-2. Persinger checks the runner at second. Now fastball swung on a miss, strike 3.
That's going to be the end of the
There'll be
first inning.
one
With the score,
run,
Pamlico
3
1,
hits
Ayden-Grifton
for
0.
Pamlico. As we head to the top of the second, Pamlico leads 1-0. We're back now on the top of the second. It's Hollingsworth at bat for the Chargers. Takes strike 1. Next pitch skips to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hollingsworth batting .542 on the season. As the fastball's grounded over to short. Shortstop picks it up, throws over to first in time for the first out of the second. Now that'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Jones. First pitch to Jones, called strike 1. Now the wind of the pitch. Ball popped up to the first baseman and caught for the second out. 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Parker Rowland. Rowland batting .217 on the season. Rowland fouls off, and it was 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 outs here in the top of the second. Rowland back in the batter's box. Now the pitch, off speed in the dirt, ball 1. Broughton back on the bump. Now the wind in the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a rolling. Now fastball chopped over to first. First baseman fields it, and he'll tag the bag for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits for the Chargers as we head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Logan Egan to start things off for the Hurricanes when we return on the Rollins Nelson Network. We're back now in the bottom of the second. Slater Persinger, the wind and the pitch, swung on and missed. Strike one. Oh, 1 count to Egan. Egan batting from the left-hand side. He's batting .375 on the season. The wind and the pitch, fastball swung on and missed. Strike two. Oh, 2 count. It's Persinger. Looks in for the sign. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball called strike three. And that's Persinger's third straight strikeout. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Cooper Shepard.
After the strikeout at the plate for the Hurricanes, it'll be number 3, Cooper Shepard.
Shepard batting .357 on the season. Batting from the right-hand side. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses inside, ball one. Next pitch, fastball chopped over to first. Hunter Hollingsworth will make the play and touch the bag for the second out.
You'll have 2 outs.
2 outs, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chase Hawthorne.
Now at the plate, it'll be number 21, Chase Henthorne.
Sorry, that is Henthorne. Sometimes hard to read some handwriting. There'll be 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Persinger, the wind and the pitch. Fastball foul back to the screen. 0-1 count now. Pamlico has the white jerseys with the black pinstripes. Classic look. The Chargers have a green top, gray pants. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike two. Oh, 2 count. It's now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike three. 4 strikeouts now for the senior Slater Persinger. No runs, no hits. Pamlico leads 1-0 as we head to the top of the third, where nevertheless the pitcher Slater Persinger will lead things off for the Chargers when we return on the Rollins Announcing Network. We're back now on the top of the third as the 6'8" Slater Persinger will step into the batter's box. First pitch to Slater, called strike. Persinger batting .474 on the season. Next pitch to Slater, swung on and missed, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Ayden Broughton has been efficient so far in the first 2 innings. Now a chopper down the third base side, it'll go foul before getting into third base. We'll try it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Now all speed, hit over to the third baseman. Third baseman throws it over on his knees, and he'll make the play. What a play by Cooper Shepard.
Great play at third by number 3, Cooper Shepard.
1 out now, and that'll bring up the junior James Allen. Allen batting .222 on the season.
Out bat for the Chargers, it's number 8, James Allen.
First pitch to James Allen, fouled out of play. Next pitch off the end of the bat. Pitcher will field it, throw over to first in time for the second out. And that'll be 2 outs now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Bryson Williams. Williams flew out to right field in his first at bat.
We have 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the batting order for the Chargers. It'll be number 6, Bryson Williams at plate.
First pitch to Williams, called, strike 1. Now all speed catches the outside corner, strike 2. Williams now battling. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2s are wild here in Pamlico. Now off speed, grounded over to third base. Third baseman coming over. He's going to trip over his feet, but still make the throw over to first. For the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits. Chargers down 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. We're now back in the bottom of the third as the leadoff batter, Cam Daniels, will step into the batter's box. Batting from the left-hand side. He's batting .229 on the season. Grounded out the shortstop in his first at-bat. Now fastball called, strike one. Persinger checks the sign, now the wind and the pitch. Chopped down the third base side and foul. 0-2 count. Daniels now in the batter's box. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball foul back to the screen, and we'll try it again at no balls, 2 strikes. Persinger agrees on the sign. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball fouled back and out of play. We'll try it again at no balls, 2 strikes. This will be the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Now the wind and pitch, slider grounded over to first. Hollingsworth is there to make the play. He'll touch the bag for out number 1. That'll bring up the center fielder, Ross McLam.
Now at bat, it's number 4, Ross McLam.
McLam singled and later on scored for Pamlico in the first. Foul the first one back to the screen. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Now fastball called, strike 2. It's Persinger ahead again. Persinger checks the sign. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 outs now.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Jeremiah Mitchell.
Now at bat, it's number 10, Jeremiah Mitchell.
Mitchell singled in his first at bat. Now fastball called, strike 1. Sorry, swung on a miss, strike 1. 0-1 count. Now the next pitch catches the outside corner, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Will that hit the elementary school? No, it'll hit the tree beside it. As we'll try it again at no balls and 2 strikes.
You looked right through me. You didn't even, it's like you never seen me.
No, I didn't. Sorry. Sorry. There was a cute little puppy back there.
A lot of speed in there.
Now off speed, swung on and missed, strike 3. That's Slater Persinger's 6th strikeout of the game. Pamlico leads 1-0 as we head to the top of the 4th, where the sophomore Anderson Watkins will lead off the Chargers when we return on the Rollins Downson Network. We're back now in the top of the fourth. It's a left-handed batter, Anderson Watkins. Step into the batter's box. First pitch misses outside, ball one. Now, fastball called, strike one on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Watkins struck out looking in the first inning. Now all speed, bunt attempt foul back to the screen. There's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Any way to get on base as the Chargers have only 1 base runner so far, and that was Davis Brinson, who drew a walk in the first. Now the wind and the pitch. Line drive back to the pitcher. That'll be a 1 out here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up the junior, Davis Brinson.
Number 12, Davis Brinson, is at the plate for Ayden-Grifton.
First pitch to Brinson, all speed called, strike one. Now the next pitch, fastball, dribbler over to second, fielded by the second baseman, throw over to first in time. And that's 2 outs now, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, John Fields. Fields lined out to the center fielder in the first.
Number 9, John Fields, is at the plate for Ayden-Grifton.
First pitch to Fields, misses outside, ball one. Next pitch misses low, ball two. Hitters count for Fields, as he's just looking for a fastball to time up. And he takes one down low, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now off-speed dribbler back to the pitcher. Pitcher throw over to first in time for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, as Pamlico leads 1-0 headed to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Reed Carey due up for the Hurricanes when we return. So we join you back in the bottom of the fourth. It's Persinger still on the mound for the Chargers. First pitch swung on and missed. That is pitch number 34. And out of 34 pitches, Slater has thrown 33 strikes. Now fastball called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And yes, you did hear that right. 35 pitches, 34 strikes. Only 1 ball so far for Slater. His fastball fouled back to the screen. We'll try it again at no balls and 2 strikes. Carey singled, and that was an RBI single in the first. Now he's down 0-2. Persinger misses high for ball 1. The second ball of the game. One, 2 count to Carey. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't know where that one missed. Now the next pitch, fastball, foul back to the screen. And we'll try it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now off speed, fouled off the catcher, as the umpire will give Brinson some time to shake that one off. Try it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Dribbler back to the pitcher. Slater flips it over to Hollingsworth at first for the first out of the inning. 1 out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Aiden Broughton. Broughton struck out in his first at bat. Batting .206 on the season.
Now at bat for the Hurricanes is number 7, Ayden Broughton.
Broughton into the right-hander batter's box. Now fastball called, strike 1. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Now fastball hit down the first base side, and that'll be foul. No balls, 2 strikes. As Broughton will collect his bat, take a breather, and step back into the batter's box. Now the next pitch, grounded over to shortstop, throw over to first, in time, 2 away now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dowdy. Dowdy struck out in his first at bat.
Number 9, Hunter Doty, is at the plate here for the
Sorry,
Hurricanes.
Hunter Doty. First pitch to Doty. Misses low, ball 1. A rare miss for Slater. Now fastball swung on and missed, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike to Doty. Doty's playing old-fashioned baseball without any batting gloves. Now, fastball called strike 2. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rewind in the pitch. Chopper to the pitcher. Flip over to first in time. 3 outs here in the 4th. No runs, no hits. So we head to the top of the 5th, where Hunter Hollingsworth will lead things off for the Chargers. We're back now in the top of the 5th as the Pamlico left fielder lays out to make an amazing catch. As Hunter Hollingsworth lines out for out number 1.
Now at the plate, it'll be
The Chargers
number
have only
14,
struck out
Zach
once
Jones.
today. As the first pitch to Zach Jones is called for a strike. Off speed, swung on a miss, strike 2. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 3, and there's an announcer jinx right there. There's been 14 outs so far. 2 of them have been strikeouts. The Chargers have been putting it in play. As the center fielder Parker Rowland will step into the batter's box.
Now at plate number 11, Parker Rowland.
First pitch bunted down the third base side and foul. Fastball fouled into the trees. No balls, 2 strikes. And now swung on and missed, strike 3. As the pitcher is fired up. After that strikeout, no runs, no hits. We head to the bottom of the 5th, where Logan Egan will start things off for the Hurricanes. when we return momentarily. Back now in the bottom of the 5th. It's fastball. Calls strike one. Oh, 1 count to the left-hander Egan. Egan struck out looking at his first at bat. Fastball line to the third baseman and caught. 1 out here in the 5th. That'll bring up a third baseman, Cooper Shepard. Shepard grounded out to the first baseman, Hollingsworth, in his first at bat. Batting .350 on the season. Now a fastball is going to go in and hit him. So a runner on first, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chase Hinthorn.
That's a hit by pitch at the plate for the Hurricanes. It'll be number 21, Chase Hinthorn.
Shepard leads off first. Pickoff attempt, and he got him! 2 outs now in the 5th. Great pickoff move by Persinger. Now first pitch to Hinthorn. Fastball foul back to the screen. Strike one. Now fastball swung on and missed, strike two. We'll see if they go back with fastball here. They do. Strike three! And there's Slater getting fired up, coming off the mound. No runs, no hits. So we head to the top of the 6th, and let's hope that these bats get fired up. As I'm switching to my normal glasses from my sunglasses. Got to make some kind of change here, make some adjustments. As we head to the top of the 6th. Chargers down 1-0. We're back now in the top of the 6th. So Chargers look to capitalize on some momentum. First pitch off speed, grounded foul down the third base side. Persinger was a little bit early on it. Slater grounded out to third in the in the third inning. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball grounded back to the first baseman. First baseman throw over to first in time. 1 out. As the number 9 spot, James Allen will step to the plate.
We have 1 out here at the top of the 6th inning. Number 8, James Allen, is now at the plate here for the Chargers.
First pitch to Allen, foul back to the screen. Bryson Williams due up next for the Chargers. Now fastball almost hits him. Ball 1. As he does a little dance to avoid it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now off speed, misses outside, ball 2. Now fastball hit into the left center gap, and that'll be a single for James Allen. First hit for the Chargers, and it comes in the top of the 6th. Now a runner on first, and that'll bring up the top of the order, Bryson Williams. Williams batting .440 on the season. He's 0 for 2 today. He is due. As the head coach, Skinner, is going to talk with the umpire. And there's going to be a pinch runner. And it's going to be Hayden Caldwell. Pinch running for James Allen here. Caldwell leads off at first. 1 out now. Off speed, and there's a bunt back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws it over to first. In time for 2 outs. But that'll advance Caldwell over to second. Now Anderson Watkins up to the plate. Base hit will tie this ball game up.
Number 3, Anderson Watkins, is at the plate for the Chargers.
Watkins steps into the batter's box. Now off speed, misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Watkins back into the batter's box. Broughton back on the bump. Broughton will check the runner at second. Now the pitch, fastball, called strike 1 on the very outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Watkins. Caldwell leads off second. Now off speed, misses outside. 2-1 count. Fastball count to Watkins. Now a hard hit ball to second base. It's going to get past the second baseman. They're going to wave Caldwell around third. The play at the plate is safe. Safe. Chargers tie it up here in the 6th. Anderson Watkins RBI single. As Caldwell started to slide halfway down the third base line, but was able to make it there and underneath the tag at the plate.
And we are tied up at 1 here in the top of the 6th inning.
Watkins RBI single. And now that'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson. Brinson will get it past the shortstop. for a single. Watkins holds up at second.
A single for number 12, Davis.
And that's going to be runners on first and second. And here come the Chargers as John Fields, the senior quarterback, will step into the batter's box. And, here comes the pitching coach to the mound. As we'll be back after the meeting. All right, that was a brief mound visit. Now runners on first and second for the third baseman, John Fields. Watkins at second. Brinson leads off first. First pitch to Fields, ground over to third. Third baseman lays out for it as Watkins is going to reach third before the third baseman can collect it. Bases juice now for Hunter Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth 0 for 2 today, batting .500 on the season. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Walk scores 1. Anyway on, Hunter. It's now the wind and the pitch. Fastball hit into left field, and that's going to score 1. Brinson around third, that'll score. They're going to wait Fields around third. Now the throw to the plate, safe. Chargers up 4-1 in the 6th. As the dugout has erupted. Looks like the ball got past the left fielder. Can't really see from this angle, but with everybody just keep running, that's what it seems like. So RBI single as ground ball over to first, and as the first baseman will make the play and tag the bag for the third out of the inning, but the Chargers strike in the 6th.
The North Carolina High School Athletics Association welcomes you to tonight's
As it is now 4-1, Chargers lead.
Sportsmanship is one desires as best learned and respect for all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game.
As we head now to the bottom of the 6th, Chargers lead 4-1. We'll be back momentarily. We're back now in the bottom of the 6th, as the Hurricanes will have the top of the lineup, as Cam Daniels, the shortstop, fouls off the first pitch. It will be a 0-1 count. Daniels is 0 for 2 tonight. Now fastball, missed somewhere, ball 1.
Very good spot. You didn't see it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Now a line drive to second base. James Allen makes the play. That'll be a 1 out.
I have 1 out here in the inning. Now at the plate, it's number 4, Ross McLam.
And that'll bring up the center fielder, Ross McLam. It's 1 for 2 today with a single. Now fastball called, strike 1. Now fastball fouled back to the screen. 0-2 count. Persinger checks the sign. And now the pitch. Slider misses on the outside corner. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Now fastball misses high, 2-2. And that'll be all for Slater Persinger today, as he has reached his pitch count. And looks like it's going to be Parker Rowland to come in and pitch. And it will be, as we will be back on the Rollins Announcing Network, as it's a 2-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Chargers up 4-1. We'll be back. We're back as Parker Rowland is finishing his warm-up. Final line for Slater, he pitched 5 1/3 of innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 7 strikeouts. He didn't give up a hit in the past 4 1/3. Now Parker Rowland, hard throwing left-hander. The Wingate commit with a 2-2 count. With their fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 outs now in the 6th. That'll bring up Jeremiah Mitchell.
We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now at bat, it's number 10, Jeremiah Mitchell.
Mitchell steps into the batter's box. Now fastball skips to the backstop. Ball 1.
Ease up just a little bit. Go one.
1-0 count. Rolling back on the bump. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses high. Ball 2. Two-0 count. Now fastball finds it down the middle. Strike 1. Mitchell is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell back into the batter's box. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Now off speed. Misses on the outside corner as Brinson turned around to see where that one missed. Mr. Umpire said outside as it's a full count. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed in the dirt. Ball 4. Two outs, runner on first, and that'll bring up Reed Carey, the first baseman.
After the walk at the plate for the Hurricanes, it'll be
Carey
number
is
2,
singled
Reed Carey.
and grounded out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch, foul. Back into the umpire's chest. Umpire says he's good.
Parker.
0-1 count. Runner on first. Roland checks the runner at first. Now fastball swung on a miss. Strike 2. Roland checks the runner at first. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3 as we head to the top of the 7th. Chargers lead 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the order where it'll be Parker Rowland, Slater Persinger, and James Allen to bat when we return.
Sports set by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial ethnic comments, or other teaming actions directed at officials.
We're back now in the top of the seventh. As the seventh batter in the lineup will be Parker Rowland. First pitch to Rowland, called strike one on the outside corner. Now off speed, misses low, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third baseman in on Rowland, makes sure that he doesn't lay down a bunt, but he gets hit in the foot. And he'll head to first. As 6'8" Slater Persinger will step into the batter's box.
Now at bat here for Ayden-Grifton, it'll be number 17, Slater Persinger.
Rowland takes a lead off of first. The pickoff attempt unsuccessful. And now Rowland will still second. No, they're going to say he's out as the pitcher steps off the bag, throws it over to second.
Stolen base attempt will be unsuccessful, and we'll have 1 out here at the top of the 7th inning.
So 1 out for Slater Persinger. First pitch to Persinger is drilled into center field, and that'll be a single.
And that's going to be a single for number 17, Slater Persinger.
Let's go, James. Go, James. Let's go.
Number 5, Braden Smith will be checking in as a substitute runner here for the Chargers. And now at bat, it's number 8, James Allen.
Braden Smith will pinch run over at first.
Let's go, 8.
So runner on first, 1 out for the second baseman, James Allen. Takes a pitch high, ball 1. Broughton checks the runner at first, now throws fastball, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Let's go, 8.
As James Allen will call time. And he's back in the batter's box. It's Broughton back on the bump. Now James will try and lay one down. He'll pull back as Braden Smith will still second.
5, Braden Smith.
Good job, 8.
So it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position. Broughton checks a runner at second. And now fastball hit into center field, and that will drop. Braden Smith will hold at first. Single by James Allen. As Allen will take second on a wild throw in.
That's going to be a base hit for number 8, James Allen.
So it'll be a runner on second and third. 1 out for Bryson Williams.
At the plate it is now, it is number 6, Bryson Williams.
Hey, good base hit scores 2, kid.
First pitch to Williams, fastball, misses low, ball 1. Now the wind and the pitch, off speed, called strike 1 on the inside corner. Back in the batter's box, Broughton, the wind and the pitch. Fastball called strike 2 on the inside corner. One ball, 2 strikes. Now all speed in the dirt. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed. Hit past the third baseman down the third base side. Braden Smith will score. James Allen around third. He'll score. Throw down to second as Bryson Williams will slide in safe for a 2 RBI double. And the Chargers lead 6-1.
6-1, Ayden-Grifton here at the top of the 7th.
All right, Anderson, keep it going.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Anderson Watkins.
Now at the plate, it's number 3, Anderson Watkins.
As Williams pumping up the dugout as Watkins hits one down to the first base side. Williams around third. And he will score on an RBI single by Anderson Watkins. Watkins has been red hot this game with runners in scoring position.
And that's going to be an RBI single for number 3.
It is now
Watkins.
8-1. Chargers lead.
Scores now 8-1 here from the Chargers. Number 12, Davis Brinson is at the plate.
First pitch to Brinson, fouled out of play down the first base side. Still 1 out in the 7th. Brinson is 1 for 2 on the night. He singled and grounded out to second in his 2 at-bats. Next pitch to Brinson, popped up into center field. Center fielder going back and is now underneath it for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the third baseman, John Fields, with a runner on first. 2 outs.
Number 9, John Fields is at the plate for Ayden-Grifton.
First pitch to Fields is off speed, called strike 1. Now fastball grounded to short, flip over to second in time for the 3rd out of the inning, but not until the Chargers score 4 again. 8-1 Chargers lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th, where it'll be Aiden Broughton, Hunter Doty, and Logan Egan up for the Hurricanes in the bottom of the 7th. I almost said bottom of the 9th. So we will be back momentarily. We're back now in the bottom of the 7th. It's the first pitch to Broughton. Swung on a miss, strike one. Now fastball swung on and missed, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 out now in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up second baseman Hunter Dowdy.
Now at bat for the Hurricanes, it'll be number 12, Brady Cacavaro.
So it'll be a pinch hitter, Brady Cacavaro. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Now off speed, misses low, ball 2. Two-0 count as the batter calls time. Now fastball called, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The wind and pitch, fastball swung on and missed, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rolling back on the rubber. He'll check the sign. And now the pitch. Off speed, fouled, back to the screen. Roland receives a new baseball. He'll take a breath, now back on the rubber. Now I'll step off. Now off speed in the dirt, ball 3. It's now a full count. Now the wind and the pitch, fastball fouled, back again. As we'll try it again, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Off speed, grounded, foul down the first base side. Now fastball, ball 4. This will be a runner on first. That'll bring up the left fielder, Logan Egan. Egan is 0 for 2 today. As no, it'll be a pinch hitter.
Now at the plate here for the Hurricanes, it'll be number 18, Jaden DePaulo.
DePaulo will be batting. Runner on first, 1 out. Number 18, DePaulo. Batting from the right-hand side. Now first pitch is high, ball 1. Now fastball, pick back over to first, not in time. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Roland checks the sign. Now pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. Just keeping the runner honest.
I'll go to Bojangles. I'll get a whole bunch of Texas beef, and I'll fill them.
25 cents a packet.
No, $2.
I was thinking those little tiny packets.
Now fastball, foul back to the screen, and it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got it, kid. Let's go one.
They were. That's why I figured he was going to come up with like $12 for a barbecue chicken. The same joke that
Now the pitch misses low, ball 3, and it's full count again.
because they saw it on TikTok and then they all acted like it was I'm like, there's no way that tastes like
Now fastball off the end of the bat, down the first base side, and foul. And we'll try it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rolling back on the bump. He'll check the sign. And now fastball in the dirt, ball 4. Second straight walk for Roland. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Cooper Shepard.
All right, let's go one.
Now at bat here for the Hurricanes, it'll be number 3, Cooper Shepard.
Be a while, Dave.
I think this has been the longest inning of the game. As Cooper Shepard steps into the batter's box, takes ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Now fastball misses low, ball 2. Now fastball misses outside, ball 3. As Brinson tried to frame it on the outside corner. Looked good from here. Now fastball misses high, ball 4. And that's 3 straight walks from Parker Rowland. As pitching coach Will James will head out to the mound to talk to Parker. And we'll take a small break alongside the mound meeting.
It'll be number 11, Dylan Ward.
All right, we're back. Bases loaded, 1 out. For another pinch hitter, Dylan Ward. First pitch misses low, ball 1. This is the 9 spot. On deck is the leadoff batter, Cam Daniels. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball in the dirt, ball 2. Now in the dirt again, ball 3. 3-0 count. Now fastball on the inside corner, called strike 1. Three-one count. 1 out, bases juiced. The wind and the pitch. Fastball called strike 2. Roland has battled back. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses high and away, ball 4. And that'll score the second run of the game for Pamlico. And that'll be all, as Coach Skinner will head out to the mound. And if I had to guess, it'll be Bryson Williams coming in to pitch. When we return on the Rollins Announcing Network, Chargers lead 8-2. We're back now in the bottom of the 7th as Bryson Williams will take the mound. In an 8-2 ball game. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Chargers looking to close it out. Win number 12 on the season. Now fastball called, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch, off speed, misses low, ball 2. Two-one count. Now fastball fouled out of play. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams looks in for the sign. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, popped up in the right field. Hollingsworth coming in. He'll make the catch for the second out. Runner on third will stay there. 2 outs now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Ross McLam.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. At the plate for the Hurricanes, it'll be number 4, Ross McLam.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, Chargers.
McLam steps into the batter's box. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Now fastball, fouled off his leg, strike 1.
Go, AG. Go, B.
Williams steps off the rubber. Checks the sign. And now throws fastball inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Williams steps off the rubber again, and he'll reset. Now off speed, called strike 2. Chargers 1 strike away from win number 12. Williams looks in for the sign.
You ready, infield? Closest bag.
Now the wind and the pitch. Foul back to the screen. And we'll try it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. And there's a drive in the left field. Left fielder going back to the track. And that'll be off the wall. Throw in the shortstop. Shortstop throws it to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Chargers win on the relay. Chargers win 8-4. What a play there! Anderson Watkins to Zach Jones to the catcher Davis Brinson for out number 21. Chargers win this one 8-4. As we will see you Saturday in Littlefield for Ayden-Grifton versus Hunt. We'll be back on Saturday again. Come on out. It's the Easter Classic in Littlefield. Chargers will play at 2 o'clock. JV plays at 11.